Hi guys, I've got a new thing that I'm going to try today. So here we have two unassuming rocks. So yeah, just a rock. And on this side there is an imprint where this stone has been cut of the internal parts of an ammonite. And then on this one, this is the finished product. This is what it looks like when it's highly polished, which I think is absolutely stunning. I love this. I didn't actually do this one. This is how this one is going to turn out when I actually try and do it myself, hopefully. It takes an awful lot of time and patience, a lot of rubbing down. So I'm going to start the process, and for this I'm going to put you on time lapse, so you'll just have to bear with me and see where we go from there. This is taking some time, but you can see the different colours in the grey. The darker grey is where I'm sanding down, and the lighter grey is still from the saw marks. So I'm still battling away with quite a coarse sandpaper to start with, just to get the initial flatness going on this stone. But yep, it sort of like takes a bit of time and patience. So it's getting there, but as I say, it takes a wee bit of time. I think I've already been at this for about half an hour already, so it's got to be something that you can do and not get disturbed. It's just basically gives you a chance to be at one with your thoughts. Right, I'm going to come back later when I've got this sanded down a lot more, and then show you the progress. Well, I'm still going with quite a coarse sandpaper. I don't know if you can see, but this strip here is getting there. We're nearly there with getting that one out. It's taken a long time of doing this business, but what you need to remember is also that this is providing a very fine dust again. So you have to make sure you're wearing a face mask. Goggles not quite so essential because you're not making this kick up in splinters. But yeah, definitely 100% a mask because of all the fine dust that you are producing with regards to sanding down this surface. Alrighty, so I'll be back in a minute, and well, a minute for you, probably less, but I'll be back when I've proceeded, progressed some more. Okay, so this is after 2 hours of rubbing with, let's see what this is. This is just Sandpaper 80, made in China, but Sandpaper 80, whatever that means. It's quite coarse, not as coarse as some of the ones that I've actually dealt with in my DIY times, but you can see there's still a little bit of a saw cut there, but what I'm hoping is that's going to come out when I use the next grade down. It's actually starting to show the cracks through the rock, which is natural. So yeah, but I mean this piece here is getting there. It is getting there. So hopefully that will come out with the next grade down. I'm actually going to take a break for an hour because I've got cramp in my thumbs and fingers. So I'll see you back when I've had a break and done some more. Okay, so here's an update. After using copious amounts of sort of coarse sandpaper, I've actually got rid of that deep cut mark. This is quite smooth now. So we're now going to move on to the next process. You can actually see some of the cells of the Annamite and the colour. I think there's iron pyrite around the edge here. But yeah, you can certainly see some of the colour coming out. But that is completely smooth like glass. So now I'm going to do the next steps to get this polished. So hopefully the next time you see it, this will be highly polished. I'm going to be using 3 lots of wet and dry, 240, 400 and 1200 grit on the wet and dry to give this as a highly polished as possible. As this is my very first time of doing this, I'm quite pleased how it's turning out. But this is 4 hours of solid rubbing down. So yeah, what a job, what a job. Alrighty, so I'll be back to show you the next shortly. Okay guys, wet and dry finished. This is the rough side. I'm going to save the other side for a second. But the total hours of rubbing on sandpaper, rubbing on wet and dry, probably in total, probably about 5.5 hours. And I've just spent half an hour polishing. I don't have polishing stuff that you put on a wheel, so I've had to do this by hand, so not quite as high a shine as you would get on a piece of machinery. But here is the finished product. As you can see, a nice shine on there. But as you can see with that Ammonite, see all the cells there from the inside of the Ammonite. I'll put some pictures on that so that you can see the before and after, which will follow in a sec after this video clip. So there we go, my first polishing a stone, all by hand. I'm going to go now and have a well-deserved wrist break, because wrist and fingers and fingertips bit tender, but well worth it. I am really delighted with the results of this.